Hey guys, what's up? It's Dean. Welcome to Manflow Yoga and welcome to Members Area Mondays. And this is where we show you a clip from one of the workouts in the Manflow Yoga workout library, part of the Manflow Yoga members area. So today's workout is a really exciting workout I want to share with you. It's one of my favorites and it's something that I think really defines what makes Manflow Yoga different from other types of yoga. Today's workout that I'm going to show you is called The Fix. And what I mean by that, The Fix, is a general strengthening, improving flexibility, improving mobility, core strength, balance, control workout. So just everything that yoga really gets and everything that I try to focus on in Manflow Yoga and to make it different from other types of yoga is really encompassed in this workout. So check it out, try it out, and let me know what you think. I'll see you on the other side. Tabletop position and into a very brief child's pose. Actually, kind of a child's pose, down dog. So we're going to keep the knees about hip width distant, the feet about hip width distant, the arms out in front, maybe a little bit wider than we had them for the plank, and focus on internally rotating the shoulders so that your shoulder blades pin into your back, and then slight external rotation to your biceps, and then an internal rotation to your hands or your forearms. So stretching the chest here and preparing your body for down dog. So down dog should be active. You're holding up your body weight with your feet, so with your legs and with your arms. It also is a stretch, but keep it active this time. All right, so bending the knees, keeping the arms the same, lifting your knees off the ground, pushing your butt up and back into a down dog. So I want you to really focus on flattening out from your hands to your hips. So bending the knees, pushing your butt away from your upper body, keeping the shoulder blades retracted, relaxing the head and neck so that just sinks down, relaxing the heels toward the ground, engaging your abs. So if you can find that lower abdominal awareness, that's really going to help you stretch your lower back. Depending on your mat, you might be slipping a little bit. So make sure you readjust your hands. It's actually easier to readjust your feet than your hands in down dog. So if you need to change, I'd recommend the feet. All right, from here, stepping up to a steep squat. So feet coming up toward the middle of the mat, toes facing slightly out, squeezing your legs toward one another, dropping the butt down, keeping the hips level, and then lifting the chest, creating that slight arch to your spine that's natural in a squat, and then bringing the arms out in front, maybe bringing the elbows inside the knees at first, just to get a little bit more hip flexibility involved, and then the arms out in front, sitting down deep into a squat. Now, if you know which leg is weaker, push down harder into that leg. If you don't know which one is weaker, pay attention to which foot tends to go forward in the squat, and that is your weaker leg. Squat down a little bit more. Externally rotate your hips so the glutes engage. Squeeze the legs together to engage your inner thigh muscles. One more breath. Again, slight arch to the back. And stand up all the way. Press your hips forward, contract your glutes, and then we're back into standing. All right, palms at your sides. Big inhale up. Exhale and fold. Step your left foot to the back. Runner's lunge. Knee over the ankle on the front foot. Square your hips toward the front. From here, keep your core really strong. So tighten your abs and then slowly extend your arms forward and all the way up into a high lunge. So this is your first challenge in terms of balance today. So pushing down through the right heel, trying to use both legs equally here, keeping the left leg equally engaged. If the arms don't go straight up, try goalpost arms instead. Goalpost arms is really good for building shoulder flexibility. Keep the tailbone reaching down. So I mean keep the butt under the torso.
Got one more breath here. Just working on balance, working on strength in the lower body, and of course, core strength as well. All right, lower your hands down. Let's step back up to a forward fold. Look behind you. Half lift, flatten your spine. Upper body parallel to the ground. Forward fold, release back down. And step your right foot all the way to the back. Knee over the ankle in the front foot, hips centered, facing straight forward. Keep the back thigh lifted, and then slowly extend your arms forward and lift up all the way. Now, if you feel a little bit of pinching in your back, bring your right leg a little bit closer, or try bending the right knee toward the ground, bringing your butt under your body, and then straightening the back leg. That's going to help you get deeper into your hips and also work on core strength more. So we're going to keep the arms up in goalpost arms or straight overhead, whichever one you prefer. I always recommend goalpost arms. So you should be feeling a stretch in the front of the right hip. We're working on endurance in the lower body here with this high lunge position. Try to keep your spine as long as possible. So that means keeping the butt under the torso, keeping the top of the head pushing up toward the ceiling. And then to get deeper into your arms, push the elbows out wider. So even though you think they might not go any wider, try. And you should feel some stretching in the chest. One more breath here. Lower the hands down. Step back up to a forward fold. Look behind you. Relax the head and neck. Inhale up to a flat back. Exhale and fold. And then all the way up, drop the butt down, pull the chest forward, arms out wide, overhead. Exhale, hands back to center. Okay, from here, going back to a warrior one, left foot back, right foot facing forward. Point the left foot out 45 degrees, sink into your right knee. Square your hips up toward the front, bring your arms out wide, and swing your right arm under your left arm for eagle arms. Now, the way we're going to do this, push the backs of your hands toward one another instead of interlacing your fingers. So pushing the hands into one another instead of interlacing your fingers is going to force your muscles to engage a little bit more. So this is more active as opposed to a stretch. Push the elbows up. If your hands don't touch, just push your elbow into your forearm. So the elbows up, the shoulders stay relaxed as possible. Keep the hips under your torso, so don't lean forward too much. And of course, keep the core engaged to protect your back. Got one more breath here. All right, and then the exact opposite. Bring your hands behind your back. Press your palms together and reach down. Lift your chest up, and then move into an airplane with hands behind your back. So square the hips up toward the front. Externally rotate the right hip so your glute engages. Point your toes and your left foot toward the back. Push down hard through your right foot. Pull your chest forward. And this is going to really strengthen the right leg, especially the glute. You want to make sure that your hips are lined up behind the toes in your front foot. So it's a straight line. If you notice that your toes are facing out to the right, you need to use your glute more. And that's going to happen by externally rotating the right hip. Pull the body forward, point the toes back even more on the left foot. So keeping both legs really active here. And then stepping back to a warrior one, lift the arms back up, and then step back up to standing.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the fix. That was part one of the fix. There are multiple fix workouts, and these are all part of the Manflow Yoga members area. So if you want to check out the full fix workout as well as additional fix workouts, part of the fix series, head to manflowyoga.com/7-days. Get a 7-day free trial to the Manflow Yoga members area to try out the fix workouts, fix part one, fix part two, and many other workouts, including workout programs. So you can just log on, pick a workout program that works for you, and get started within minutes. Again, you can sign up at manflowyoga.com/7-days. Thank you for watching. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, and I'll see you on the other videos. Take care.